Oh, hello there. Fancy meeting you here. So this is going to be the adults class that I promised, but children can join in too as long as you don't read the words on my t-shirt. Excuse the lockdown hairstyle, but if you're going to judge me on my hairstyle, you need more yoga in your life. So you're in exactly the right place. So this is going to be a little short one because I do feel that instead of doing one big long hefty yoga class a week, I think it's very beneficial to do a shorter one every day, a shorter daily practice instead of one big one once a week is so much more beneficial. And I'm aware that people's attention spans aren't like they used to be right at this moment, and you're just needing something, a bit of a fix as to how to really connect your breath and your body. As I always reiterate, the breath is the bridge to the mind, and the mind is the bridge to your soul. And the reason we practice yoga is to smooth out the cessations of the fluctuations of the mind stuff, so that then we can access ourself, our true self, our subconscious. And we're going to have fun doing it as well. It's all good. So this is suitable for all, but if you've got back issues, you're going to bend your knees and back bends, and you're going to, if it's disc issues, you're not going to do twists, or be very careful of twists if you're body aware. If you have knee or ankle issues, really listen to your body. I'm going to try and modify because it's really difficult because I can't see you. I don't want to keep you safe. But my type of practice is really about trying to raise your vibrational frequency anyway, and I normally tend to work with the energy of my students. And I can't see you, unfortunately, so I'm really hoping that I can connect with you in this way, which is really difficult. So I think before we start moving with the asana, I want you to really check in with yourself here. So get yourself in a seated position, get nice and comfortable. And you're going to lengthen up through the spine, shoulders are back and down, chin is tucked in slightly. Close your eyes and start to smooth out your breath. Really try to smooth out the rough edges of your exhale. And can you feel your hair touching your head? I don't need you to answer me. Can you feel your belly rising and falling as you breathe? Can you feel the space between your eyes? Keep your eyes closed, keep connecting to your breath. Can you feel the distance between your ears? Can you feel your breath touching the back of your eyes while you inhale? Can you picture something far away? Can you notice your arms touching your body? Can you feel the bottoms of your feet? Can you imagine a beautiful day at the beach? And can you notice the space within your mouth? Opening your eyes. Very random questions, but it's really about allowing you to become present and come onto your mat with me. So I'm going to move onto my mat, and you don't need a mat as long as you're going to be comfortable. So you're going to lengthen up through the spine, and we're going to begin. So slowly rolling your head around, nice big circles, breathing into any tightness. Keep lengthening up through the spine, being aware of the individual space between each vertebrae, and then moving your head round the other way, breathing acceptance into any tightness. It's perfectly normal. Coming back up to center, and then from here you're going to drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Keep lengthening up through the spine and breathing in to that left side of your neck. Keep your jaw relaxed. You can close your eyes if you like. Take your head back up to center, and then from here dropping your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Is there any difference? Don't worry if there is or if there isn't. Everything is fine, just as it should be. Breathe into that right side of your neck. Take your head back up to center, and then looking over your right shoulder. Now as you inhale, the rib cage is lifting and expanding. As you exhale, it's contracting and going back down. So inhale to open up your lungs, and exhale to let them go back down. So really work at opening up your lungs with your breath. We tend to only use about a third of our lungs. So really oxygenate your body. Stops you from feeling so lethargic. You're going to look over your left shoulder now. Nice deep breaths. Take your head back to center. And then from here, let's shrug away our worries. Let's do that. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing out, breathe nice big deep breath, circling your shoulders back and forwards. And let's switch on our brain buttons by using this Kundalini technique. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Palms are facing each other, relax the shoulders, engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles. Inhale to look to the left, exhale, look to the right. Inhale. Hold the breath, engage root locks. You're going to hold it in Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles, and holding in your abdominal muscles, your lower abdominal muscles, Uddiyana Bandha. So both of them held together. It's root lock. If you're pregnant, you're only going to be holding Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles. Okay? Exhale, release if you've not already done that. Keep the shoulders relaxed, and we're going to come down onto our knees, but if your knees, your ankles shout at you, listen to them and stay cross-legged, because we're really just trying to work this thoracic part of our spine, really work with opening up here. So keep your jaw and your shoulders relaxed, breathing in to open up in the chest and throat, breathing out to curve your spine round, tuck your chin in. Breathe in to come forwards, and breathe out to go the other way. So you can even imagine the colour green in your heart area. This is the colour of your Anahata chakra, your heart chakra. So it's love, compassion, forgiveness towards others and yourself. So really connect the breath and the body. And from here, place your hands onto your shoulders, breathe in to the left, breathe out to the right. Inhale, hold the breath, engage root lock. Remember your pelvic floor muscles, lower abdominal muscles. Bring the awareness to the eyebrow center. Exhale to release. Coming back to cross-legged position if you're not already there. And then we're moving into something called Sufi grinding. So keeping the shoulders relaxed, you're circling this middle part of your body. Nice big deep breaths. And it helps to stimulate your internal organs. So it can get a little bit stagnant in there. You know, we exercise our arms, our legs, our abs. We don't tend to exercise our internal organs, and we actually need them far more than we need our arms and legs. But we kind of, arms and legs are useful. And then go the other way. You get used to my rambling, maybe. Maybe not. You should be practicing pratyahara anyway, sense withdrawal. And then coming back to neutral spine. And from here, take your right hand, place it onto your left knee, left hand on the floor behind you, breathing in to lengthen, breathe out to twist to look over your left shoulder, breathe in to lengthen, breathe out to twist. And then release, place the left hand onto your right knee, right hand on the floor behind you, breathe in to lengthen, breathe out to twist. Breathe in to lengthen, breathe out to twist. And release. From here, place your feet together into Baddha Konasana. Interlace your fingers around your toes. Lengthen up through the spine and breathe acceptance into where you are. You know, I've been trying to get these knees down for 25 years perhaps. And this used to be one of my nemesis postures, and I used to really try every day, daily, to get my knees down. And then realised that over all these years of practicing that it's actually just tensile. It's not tensile, sorry, it's compression. It's my ball and socket joint won't allow my body to go any further. I'll never get my knees down. So I'm just going to enjoy where I'm at. So if your knees are up here, that's okay. Just enjoy where you're at. With every exhale, allow yourself to melt a little bit deeper. Lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, you're folding forwards. And again, breathe acceptance into where you are today. We hold a lot of tension and emotion in our pelvic area, in our hip area. And the way things are just now, we're holding a lot of that stuff in there. So as you exhale, let go. And it's not about trying to get your head down to the ground here. You're trying to keep the back of your neck in line with your spine. Your cervical spine is part of your spine. So as you inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, just let go that little bit more. Allow yourself to be present in the mat. There's nothing you need to do, nothing you need to feel. Just be. Inhale, come all the way back up. Coming back to cross-legged position. Place your left hand down to your left side. Inhale, right arms up and over, looking up at that right palm. Draw that left shoulder away from your ears. Smooth out the breath. Release any tension from your pelvis. And then release. Place your right hand down to your right side. Inhale, left arms up and over, looking up at that left palm. Draw that right shoulder away from your ears. Smooth out the breath. And then release. From here, we're going to move into a posture called cow's face pose, Gomukhasana. And apparently, if you practice this every day, it makes you radiant. So let's give that a try. I quite like the idea of being radiant. I don't know about yourself. Get your right leg, lift it up and take it over the bent left knee. You can, if you've got block or a cushion, place it underneath that left sit bone. You can stay here, or some of you might even want to take each foot to either side. Don't sit on your heels though, and listen to your knees and your ankles. From here, take your right arm all the way up to the sky, take it down your back, and the left arm's coming underneath to try and hold on. Open up in that right armpit, tuck the chin in and draw the crown of the head up to the heavens. Inhale to open up, and exhale to let go. Inhale to open up, exhale to let go. Engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles. Really allow your breath to work for you. Releasing the arms, take the arms out in front of you. Moving into Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Take your right arm, cross it over and wrap it round your left. And if you can, lift up the elbows if you don't have shoulder issues. I'm not lifting my arm up very far right now because I had an operation on my shoulder less than 2 weeks ago. I'm not actually supposed to be really doing too much here. So I'm putting a bit of strain on the scar. So breathe into where you are and then releasing. It helps to release any tension in your shoulder. Ooh, it hurts your scar if you've got a sore bit. So just don't do that if you've got a big scar on your back. Let's do the other side. So get your left leg, lift it up and take it over the bent right knee. You can place a block or a cushion underneath that right sit bone, either staying there or take each foot to either side. One side might feel easier than the other, so work with where you are. Listen to your knees and ankles, make sure you're not sitting on your heels. Then take your left arm up to the sky. Take it down your back and the right arm's coming underneath to try and hold on. Draw your belly button back towards the spine. Engage Mula Bandha, pelvic floor muscles, tuck the chin in and imagine that invisible string pulling your head up to the heavens. You're not dropping your head down. Try and keep your neck in line with your spine. Inhale to open up. Exhale to let go. Keep working. And then releasing, feeling all radiant. Take your arms out in front of you. Okay, eagle arms. So left arms cross over to wrap around the right. Okay, if you don't have shoulder issues, and if you don't have a massive scar on your back, you can lift your elbows up. I'm going to stay here, enjoying where I'm at. Find your breath, breathe into it. So we're going to move onto our hands and knees. Hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. I'm going to go to the side here so you can see really more what I'm doing. Okay, inhaling to curve your spine, your gaze is upwards. Exhaling to curve your spine, your gaze is at your navel, engaging Uddiyana Bandha, your lower abdominal muscles. So it's an inhale to curve your spine. Exhale to go the other way. So smooth it out, connecting the breath and the body. Remember your tailbone, remembering your cervical spine, the back of your neck. This is a great one for anyone who suffers from lower back issues. And then placing your hands down, your elbows on the ground, your palms are together, and your thumbs are facing upwards. This is a Kundalini Yoga technique that's really good for your kidneys. And I've heard from a lot of my yoga students that they have been having the odd glass of wine in the evening. And, well, you know, if you want to, that's fine and dandy. I'm partial to a glass of wine sometimes too. So, this one's very good for our kidneys. So I'm not saying drink loads of wine and then do this. This is just to help us, okay? Inhaling to take your chin over your thumbs and exhaling to sit back. So you keep looking forwards, inhaling, chin over your thumbs, exhaling to come back. And then coming back up. From here we're really going to connect our breath and our body. So what you're going to do is you're exhaling, sitting back on your heels, bending your elbows slightly, resting your head down. And then inhale, take your arms all the way up to the sky, open up your heart. Exhaling to fold forwards. Inhale, bring your chest and your throat forwards, keeping the jaw and shoulders relaxed. And then exhaling to slowly come back down. Inhaling, arms all the way up the sky, open up your heart. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to come forwards. So keep working with this movement. Keep it slow, steady and smooth, working with your breath. You can close your eyes if you like. Really connect your breath and your body, remembering the breath is the bridge to the mind is the bridge to the soul. Keep your jaw and shoulders relaxed. Then coming back up to neutral spine, bring awareness into how you're feeling now. And then from here, you're going to find your drishti point, your gaze point. You're going to lift up your right leg. And then you're going to reach back with the opposite hand, the left hand, and try and hold on to that foot or ankle. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. And put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. It really helps with the balance. Smooth out your breath. And then releasing, stretch out through your fingertips, stretch out through your toes. Tuck your chin in and breathe into that right side of your pelvis. Dropping your left hand and your right foot and stretching that right arm all the way up and over. I'm going to go this way so you can see. Yes, you're either staying there or you're going to straighten both legs, stacking one on top of the other. Take that right arm right over if you want to open up that right side of your body. You might even want to bend that top leg. So just work with where you are today. And then slowly coming back down onto your hands and knees. Okay, let's do the other side. So lifting up your left leg now. Reaching back the right hand, draw the shoulders away from your ears, tuck the chin in, smooth out the breath, tongue to the roof of your mouth. It's perfectly normal to wobble, it takes a while to get used to doing this one. Stretching out through your fingertips, stretch out through your toes, tuck the chin in, breathe into the left side of your pelvis. This is a good one for your core muscles. Really activates Manipura chakra as well, your personal power, your self-esteem, relationship with yourself. So now dropping your right hand and your left foot, turn to the left. Left arm is coming all the way up the sky, either staying there or straightening both legs, stacking one on top of the other. Or bend that top leg and take the left arm all the way over. Breathe into where you are. And then releasing. We're slowly coming down onto our hands and knees. I'm aware, I'm moving in, we're going to move into downward facing dog. I'm aware that my type of down dog is different to some other yoga teachers' down dogs. I'm all about protecting the joints for long-term practice as opposed to hanging out of the shoulders and putting lots of strain. So I wrap my shoulders. If you're a yogi and you're used to practicing yoga a certain way and doing down dog, do down dog the way you do it. Okay, so I'm going to do it the way I was taught after 14 years of doing it the way most yogis practice. One of my teachers changed my practice and it changed everything. So I don't get achy shoulders doing lots of sun salutations and vinyasas. I'm going to go deeper into that and do just a little session just explaining that. But for just now, I'm going to stop gibbering on. I'm going to just be down dogs. Okay? So spread your fingers apart, press down with the base of them. Curl your toes under, lift up with your hips and press back with your heels. So my type of down dog is to draw the shoulders away from your ears and wrap them inwards. Your index fingers are going to almost try and come up, and then you're going to just press them down and ground them down into the earth. And it is a weird sensation if you're not used to wrapping your shoulders, but I can assure you if you do lots of vinyasas, sun salutations, you will not get achy shoulders. You're really supporting your shoulders. So you should be still breathing here, guys. And then you can even pedal your feet to warm up your hamstrings and your calves. So staying in the balls of your feet, you're going to inhale, come forwards, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. So inhale, up dog, keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale to down dog. Or you can modify by coming down onto your knees, exhaling to sit back on your heels, inhaling to come forwards. So exhaling to sit back, inhaling to come forward. So make sure your shoulders are relaxed, no matter which modification or which version you're choosing to work with. And really connect with your breath here. Then from here, coming back into down dog, take your feet together. Inhale, lift up your right leg, bend your knee, open up your hip, look over that left shoulder. Find your breath. You can either stay there, or some of you might even want to come over into Wild Thing. Open up in your hips and your heart, smooth out your breath. Come back into down dog, take your feet together. Inhale, lift up your left leg, bend your knee, open up your hip, look over that right shoulder. Either stay there enjoying where you're at, or allow yourself to come all the way over into a Wild Thing. Oh, I quite like being a Wild Thing. And then slowly come back into down dog. Inhale, take your right foot forwards, drop your left knee, the top of the left foot. Moving into crescent moon. Just really ground that front big toe. Inhale to open up in the heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to open up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep going. From here, get that left elbow to the outside edge of your right thigh. Palms together, looking over that right shoulder. Either staying there, or if you want to deepen the twist, you're taking your left hand down to your pinky toe, and the right arm's going up to the sky. Find your drishti point, your gaze point. Smooth out the breath, and if you can't smooth out the breath, come back up, okay? The breath is more important than how much you can bend, okay? And then release. Place your hands to the inside of the foot, walk the foot out a little bit. You're going to dip your hips. I'm going to slowly allow yourself to come forwards. Now, if you can't come down onto your elbows, that's okay. Breathe into where you are. Make sure you're not holding any tension in the jaw or the shoulders. Remember to release that tension we hold in that pelvic area. Every exhale, let go. Inhaling to slowly come back up, walk that foot in a little bit, hands at either side, curl the back toes under, push up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot's coming forward, drop the right knee, the top of the right foot, arms all the way up the sky. Ground that front big toe. Inhale to open up, exhale to hand center. Hand center. Okay, keep going. Nice deep breaths. Well, I switched the lights on. It's starting to get a bit dark in here. That didn't make much difference at all, really, did it? So keep breathing, keep working with that. There we go, that might work. Got a wee spotlight on me now. Okay, bear with me. Okay, so then from there, you're going to take your right arm and take it over your left thigh, palms together, looking over that left shoulder. Nice deep breaths. If you want to deepen this twist, take the right hand down to the pinky toe. And the left arm's going up to the sky. Smooth out your breath. And then releasing. Place your hands to the inside of the foot. Walk the foot in a little bit or out a little bit. Sorry, I got distracted putting lights on. And then from here, just allow yourself to sink down. Relax your jaw and shoulders. Just breathe acceptance into where you are, in your body and in your life. Apparently the universe only gives us what it knows we can handle. Okay, so we're doing well, don't worry. Inhaling to come all the way back up. Place your hands at either side of that foot. Curl your back toes under and push up into downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right foot forward, swivel your back foot, bend the front knee, moving into warrior one. I'll go this way just so you can see. So you should be heel to instep and your hips are facing forwards. Okay? So from here, You're going to inhale and straighten that front leg. Exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Keep going. On your next exhale, keep the knee bent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Keep going. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Reach back. Either hold onto your elbows or palms together into reverse namaste. So this is Parsvottanasana. And when I teach children, it's the magic health. Inhale, open up in the heart. And exhale to fold forwards. Draw the belly button back towards the spine. Relax the jaw and shoulders. And then inhaling to come all the way back up. Release the hands, hands at either side of that front foot and push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left foot forward, swivel the back foot, bend the front knee. So again, your heel to instep, pressing down the outside edge of the back foot, front big toe. Inhale to straighten that front leg, exhale to bend. Keep going. On your next exhale, keep the knee bent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, straighten that front leg. I'll go this way so you can see. Take your hands behind your back, either hold the elbows or palms together, reverse namaste. Inhale, open up in the heart. And exhaling to fold forward. Draw the belly button back towards the spine, finding your breath. Inhaling to come all the way back up. Releasing the hands, hands either side of that front foot, and then push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot forward so it's in between your hands. Swivel the back foot, bend the front knee. Again, I'm going to go to the side. A bit of a wider stance here. Your heel to instep now. Okay, so warrior 1 is heel to heel. Warrior 2 is heel to instep because you're opening your hips. So open up that front knee and open up your arms. Look along that front arm. So a good way of trying to help open up in this posture is try and work that front kneecap towards that front pinky toe. So engage the back leg, pressing down in the front big toe, the outside edge of the back foot. And we're going to work with a Kundalini Yoga technique that helps with grounding. It helps to balance Muladhara chakra, the root chakra. So you're curling your fingers around your thumbs, drawing back your bow and arrows with your left elbow. Look along that front arm, keep the shoulders relaxed and nice deep breaths. So Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, is the colour red. It's grounding, safety, security, stability. It's where you are within a group or family. It's exactly one of the chakras that we should be working with right just now. So from here, take your left hand to the back of the left thigh. Inhale, right arms up and over. Looking up at that right palm is facing down and drawing that left shoulder away from your ear. Smooth your breath out. Then releasing. Either place your right arm on top of that right knee, or your right hand's coming to the inside of that right foot, and the left arm's coming up and over. Okay, so you're trying to keep the top arm and the top leg in line with each other. Your gaze should be looking up at the palm that's pointing down. So this is extended side angle pose, Uddita Parsvottanasana. Inhaling to come all the way back up into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And then place your hands either side of that front foot and push back into down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot forward so it's in between your hands. Swivel the back foot, bend the front knee. Moving into warrior two on the other side. Excuse me, I'm going to, here we go. And then we're going to do our Kundalini technique, okay? So curl the fingers around your thumbs, draw back your bow and arrows, your right elbow. Look along that front arm, engage the back leg, bend that front knee. Feel the connection of your front big toe, the outside edge, the back foot to the earth. Take your right hand to the back of the right thigh. Inhale, left arms up and over. Look up the left palm, it's facing down. Draw that right shoulder away from your ears. Smooth the breath out. Releasing, either placing the left hand, the left arm on top of the left knee, or the left hand's coming to the inside of that left foot, and the right arm's coming up and over. So you're opening up that right shoulder. If you want to open up that hip a little bit more, so you're pushing that left shoulder into the inner part of that left knee. So there's a hip opener as well. Find your breath. Uttita Parsvakanasana. Remember to find your drishti point, looking up at the palm that's facing down. Inhaling to slowly come all the way back up. Place your hands either side of that front foot and push back into downward facing dog. And then from here, you're either going to look forwards, bend your knees and jump in between your hands, or you're going to walk in between your hands. Inhaling to come halfway up, and then exhaling to fold forwards. Remember, if you've got back issues, you're going to bend your knees. And it's fine to micro bend your knees anyway. You know, we just want to work with where we are. Uttanasana, standing forward bend. You're either going to hold on to your elbows and allow your torso to melt and flow like a waterfall. Some of you might want to take this a bit further and hold on to your elbows behind the back of your legs and gently draw your arms down. From here, you're going to inhale, take your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, draw that energy into your heart center. Close your eyes. Smooth out the breath. Be aware of your heart beating. Be aware of the prana, the life force energy flowing through your body. And feel the connection of your feet to the earth. Relax your jaw. Hear the birds. And open your eyes. Okay, it's time to balance. So it's time to be trees. Vrikshasana, tree pose. So find your drishti point, a gaze point. Take your right foot to your left ankle. So you're either staying there, or you're going to take it to your calf, or you're going to take it to your inner thigh. Really engage that thigh, pressing that right foot really with equal pressure. Because if you're just pressing that foot into the thigh's not engaged, you're going to blame it on your slippy trousers why your foot's not staying there. So really engage that thigh too. Hands to your heart center, but then what I want you to do here is open up your palms. So what you're going to do is you're inhaling, lifting your arms up, and your gaze is coming up to your hands. Exhale, bring your hands down and bring your gaze back forwards. So inhale. Exhale, keep going. It's a great way of allowing yourself to really become present. From here, take that left fingertips into a mudra. I'm going to go this way. And then reach back to hold on to that right foot. And you're going to flow forwards into Natarajasana, concentrating on a spot in front of you. And you don't have to be Natarajasana, the dancer pose. You can be a superhero if you like. I've been quite enjoying the superhero theme today. And then place your hands onto your hips. And lifting up that right leg. Find your breath. Engage the bandhas, shoulders back and down. Gently dropping the foot down. Being aware of the difference in your body. And then let's do the other side. So left foot to your right ankle, or to your calf, or to your inner thigh. Really engage that thigh. Remember, press with equal pressure. Take your palms out. And let's try this again. Inhale, hands are coming up, your gaze is up. Exhale, bring everything back down. Really smooth it out. From here, get your right fingertips into mudra. Left hand's reaching back to that left foot. You're flowing forwards, Natrajasana. And then hands onto your hips. Lift up that left leg. Engage these bandhas. So you're pulling the pelvic floor muscles, your lower abdominal muscles. And then gently bring your feet back down. Come to the front of your mat, or if you don't have a mat, just imagine you're at the front of a mat. You don't need a mat. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhaling to come halfway up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale to come back down and hands on the mat, step back to plank pose. So what you're going to try and do here is make sure, so some people are down like this, and they'll be feeling it in their lower backs. Make sure your bottom's up a little bit. If your bottom's up too much, all that weight's in your shoulders. So you want to try, bring your chest forwards, your shoulders are directly above your wrist. Tuck the chin in, and remember not to drop your head down. The neck's in line. And you can try and lift that upper part of your rib cage a little bit out of your armpits. So from here you're going to balance your breath. Working with a Tantra Shakti practice, you're inhaling to draw the breath down to behind the navel. Exhale to draw the breath up to behind the navel. So inhale, breath down. Exhale, breath up. Here we go. Gather the breath behind the navel point. Then drop the knees, drop the chest, and drop the pelvis. I'm going to come a little bit closer to you. Hello there. Now, let's be exotic and move into a posture called Shalabhasana. So take your hands up, feet up, and work with your breath. This is good for your reproductive system, if you have one. And breathe into it. It's also good for strengthening the lower back. Take your hands down. From here, hands are going to go underneath your shoulders. Tuck the elbows in slightly. We're going to move into a mini cobra flow. More cobra, bhujangasana. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, push all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. So inhale, mini cobra. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, pushing up. Exhale, all the way down. Keep going. One more time.